we have a big story coming.
Real Oberlin stories, real Oberlin people.
This is Matthew with Oberlin Weekly. I'm so excited to be here with Carlos Christian,
Yes.
celebrated author of many books to help people change their lives for the better. We're here at the Oberlin High School. They're having the African American Black History Month celebration. You are the guest speaker. Your story is very powerful, very impactful. Your books have helped a lot of people change their path to the better. What inspires you to do this?
Yeah, so Matt, I mean, what it is just, man, just understanding that I've caused, so much drama in people's lives, man, just coming up at 13 years old and getting involved into the life that I got involved in, selling drugs and things like that, just terrorizing these Oberlin streets. And I just said, man, you know what? I want to change my life around, man, and start to impact people positively, right? So now my desire is to, literally, man, be that light to people. I understand there's no such thing as darkness. It's just an absence of light. So when I write my book, when I'm doing my presentation, I'm thinking about that. How can I be a light to people, right? So that's what it's about. That's what inspires me.
It's a beautiful thing. Like they said, I'm also a published author of 3 books. I wrote Prison Without Bars, It Starts Within. I also wrote The Walking Logo, Taking Back My Life, Volume 2. And then I just recently published my 3rd book, The Greatest Responsibility, Becoming the Parent Your Child Deserves. Because I'm also the father of 3 children and just teaching them and developing them in the way that they shall be. It's been a beautiful thing for me. I got 2 boys and I got a daughter. So then that's just been exciting for me. So that's a part of my story. And we're going to get into a little bit more of my story in a hot second. And we also are going to cover a little bit of history because we are in Black History Month, right? Am I right, Kurt?
You're right. Been on your social media. I visit there a lot. There's a lot of stories, programs, training that you have that you're involved with to help people through tough times.
Right, absolutely.
What would be the biggest thing that you would tell somebody during the struggle of the pandemic and raising kids in a tough environment?
Yeah, what I would tell people to focus on relationships, right? Because that's what's going to get us through life, period, is strengthening our relationships. So I'm always telling people, whoever, man, focus on strengthening your relationship with your children, with your spouse, with your friends. Value relationships more than you value money. That I really focus on strengthening that relationship with my children. But that's what that book is about, is how to get that done. Just go at that parenting piece from a whole different perspective, from a thinking place, not a feeling place, right? Because if we parent out of feeling, then we ain't gonna get this stuff done.
Yeah.
We gotta think our way through with this parenting piece, right?
Yeah.
So that's what that book is about, the greatest responsibility. So I'm excited to offer that, to the people.
I'll put a link right here for all Carlos Christian's books.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Social media, all that. Any way to get in contact with them, we'll make sure that Oberlin Weekly has that information for you.
J.B. Stratford, John the Baptist Stratford, he became the richest black man in Tulsa, Oklahoma by 1920. He built a 65-room Stratford hotel. He also invested into real estate in Tulsa, Oklahoma. He established other businesses. So he became the richest black man in Tulsa, Oklahoma. J.B. Stratford was born a slave in 1863 to go on and become the richest black man by 1920. Phenomenal. It comes from a belief system. What else did he do? He was one of the first people to enroll in Oberlin College. The first black person to enroll in Oberlin College. Where we at? Where we at? I didn't see the GPS. Where we at?
In Oberlin.
OB?
What?
We part of history.
Oberlin is very blessed to have you as a resource anytime they need to come and talk to our children, our adults. A lot of people struggle. A lot of people need direction. So it's so nice to have people like you and other heroes around here that are really pushing people to do better and better themselves. So for me personally, I want to thank you very much for for being someone that continues to put good, positive messages out
Absolutely.
for people to stay on the right track to be successful, as you said
Absolutely.
in your speech today. To be
Absolutely,
successful.
absolutely. That's what I tell them, Matt. It's just that, man. You know, I've been through hell, man. So, and I'm experiencing a slice of heaven. But I've been through hell. I didn't stay in hell.
Right.
You know, and that's what I think that's so encouraging for a lot of people to be able to gravitate towards, because they can understand that it's possible. You know, if I can overcome 10 years in prison, you know, overcome all of that. You know, it's like people can overcome anything.
I want to thank Strive, the Oberlin High School, and the Rotary Club for having you here, Carlos. Everyone had a part to bring you here, and it's been really a pleasure. It's an absolute, humbling experience to hear your story.
Absolutely.
And a sense of direction for anyone that could be wavering on some bad decisions. So thank you very much for being here and meeting with us, Oberlin Weekly.
Blowing up, man.
Thank you very
Good
much.
stuff, Matt.
Nice
man.
to meet you.
Thanks for having me.